we have the audience stand back here because we all carry several items on any given day and every given day that put us at risk. So John, you're gonna weed out our audience so we can all learn how many areas we're seriously at risk if we have certain items on us, correct?
Perfect.
Okay, how are we gonna get them started?
The first one is your Social Security card. If you
If you
carry a
have your
Social Security
actual
card.
Social Security card, I'd like you to cross the room and come to this side of the studio. A few people, not many. I don't carry mine
Don't be
either.
afraid.
Right.
If you've got it. A lot of us
A
do
couple.
it.
To me, Social Security numbers, they ask for them everywhere. The bank, the doctor, everywhere. I know the number, I don't carry the card, but it is like your signature, right?
It is, it's your net worth, right? It's your future buying power. So a thief with a Social Security number, they can buy a home as you. That's what happened in my case. They purchased a home. They go bankrupt as you.
A house.
A house.
Wow.
She bought a house. It was a woman.
Wow, just like in the movie.
Yeah.
That is amazing. And a woman took your Social Security number. It didn't even occur to anybody. It's not a man named John.
I know, and then went bankrupt as me.
Ah!
I know.
Oh
it was
my
terrible.
God.
It was terrible.
I just want to feed you spaghetti.
Oh, I
feel
love
so bad
spaghetti.
for you.
Feed me spaghetti right now.
Okay, I think we're gonna move a lot of people on this next item. Tell them the next item.
If you have a smartphone without a passcode on it, so without the 4-digit code or some sort of a passcode.
If you have an unprotected phone, move it. I knew we'd get a lot of them on that.
That's a good one. Nice.
Okay, now explain why you're even more at risk with no passcode, even though it's fairly obvious.
You bet. So the smartphone is part of who we are, right? It's become an extension of ourselves.
Of course.
It's literally part of our identity. So
Access
let
to
me give you an
everything.
example of how easy it is. Okay, thief takes it off the table at a cafe, right? They walk outside, no passcode on it. So they quickly surf through your websites or your contacts. They see where you bank. Then they go on that phone, they go to the bank's login page. They hit the forgot my password or reset password.
And it sends it to you.
It emails it to the thief.
Ah!
In your account, bam, like that.
I know.
It's that easy.
One last item. We got to move more people.
We got to move more people, yes.
Give us one last item that puts us at risk that you think most all, if not all, of these people have.
A debit card or a bank card with you.
There you go. There's the room. Now, everybody has to have their bank card with them. Now, I carry mine too.
Yes.
Don't you carry one?
I don't.
You don't?
I don't, because I'm not saying you can't carry a debit card or a bank card, right? It's how you carry it. It's that you're smart with it. Your debit card, your checkbook connects directly to your bank account.
Right. We have what, about 10, 12 people, and you guys do not have any bank or debit cards on you. Wow, that's amazing to me.
It's doable. Use your credit card. I realize it's a great budgeting tool, but if you can get it out of your purse when you don't need it, lock it up at home, just like you do your social.
Get cash once or twice a week, leave the card at home.
Yep.
And carry credit cards that have protection.
Yeah, you have much better protection liability-wise. The money doesn't come directly out of your account when it's stolen.
It's amazing. I love the visual of watching the risk factor. We wanted to take this a few steps further. We didn't have the time to go to every single person's home here. So we sent you to one of our viewers' homes to find the places in our home where we're putting ourselves at even more risk, correct?
Yes, at Lisa's.
Okay, so he went to Lisa's house. We're gonna let these guys take a seat. You check out what happened at Lisa's and we'll meet back here. Watch this.
Crystal, do you got cups on the table?
Yeah.
I'm a wife and a mother of 3, and I just want to do everything I can to protect my family. About 1.5 years ago, we were victims of identity theft. You feel like your whole life has been stolen from you. At first, when that identity theft happened, we were taking steps. We put alerts on the credit reporting agencies, but I think I fell back into being more lax about it.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi, yes.
How are you?
So glad to see you.
So our plan of attack today with Lisa is to take her around the house, and we're just going to look at the different ways that her data might be exposed. We've got a filing cabinet, right? Locking filing cabinet that undoubtedly is
Unlocked.
Birth certificate.
I know.
Birth certificate.
I try to hide it, so it's...
You try to hide it, yeah, but we all hide in the same way. So what I really suggest is a locking fire safe. You can buy these big old heavy fire safes that protect it against water, protect it against fire, but they also allow you to store these documents in a really safe way.
My purse is in the kitchen over here.
Wow, there we go. What is that? Like an organizer?
Yeah, it is.
Oh my God. You keep your life in here, don't you? Now, let's see, you've got debit cards here, credit cards, you've got multiple credit cards. I would get in the habit of, okay, I'm going out to do this shopping, what cards do I need? Take the cards that you use most often and get in the habit of leaving the rest at home. So on a credit card, one thing that I recommend, or debit card, is that you simply take and you write photo ID required on it, right? It lets the retailers know, hey, my identity matters, ask for it. It makes it harder for somebody to shop in person as you.
Okay, that sounds great.
Cash, don't worry much about that. It's really the data that we're looking at. And a lot of times what the thieves will do, they'll pick it up, they'll take the cash out of it, they'll take photos of this, they'll put it all back. They don't want you to know they've taken it.
I didn't even think of that.
You have to be really mindful of what we leave outside of the door. We put things in our trash that are incredibly valuable. This is called dumpster diving. This looks good here. Looks like a bank statement. We've got an insurance statement.
Yeah.
Got a credit card statement. Now, it may not have, it does have your full account number on it right there.
Wow, I didn't even realize.
Bonanza. You also need to shred anything with any identity on it. Do you mind if I go through your mail a bit?
No, not at all.
All right, so here's a pre-approved credit card offer. This makes it really easy for somebody to apply for a credit card in your name. There's an easy solution. It's called opting out. You can opt out of financial junk mail so that it's never in the mailbox in the first place.
Wow, I didn't know you could do all that.
You should take this now and shred it. Everything that you can shred, you shred. I love talking to people about the computers because it is the jackpot in the house of all of our financial information. I was glad to see that you have a password to get in. That way if somebody walks out with the box, it's a little bit more protected, right? Do you shop online at all?
Yes, I do. I actually shop online a lot. I've been using my debit card a lot more lately.
Okay, so shopping online, I'm totally good with. Debit card, risky. Your debit card is connected to your bank account. I recommend that you use a credit card, and in fact, I think it's smart to have a separate credit card that you use online and a credit card that you use out and about. That way, if something happens online, you shut down the one card. You've kind of cordoned it off.
So we have our lovely viewer Lisa with us. She's in the front row. Please welcome Lisa.
Hi.
We're going to chat in a minute, Lisa. And John, I just wanted to give a shout out to his book, Privacy Means Profit. Prevent identity theft and secure you and your bottom line. The biggest thing I got out of that segment that I'm going to do immediately when the show is over, putting the stickers on every single front of my credit card, debit card, ask for photo ID. You said everyone ignores it on the back, everyone demands it if you put it on the front.
That's exactly right.
Everybody can buy stickums. That's a really good one, you guys. That's so easy and fantastic. So Lisa, I mean, that was enlightening. Thank you for letting us into your home. What did it feel like from your side of it? Did you feel like, oh, I can't believe I did that? Or?
Well, that was one of the things. I couldn't believe everything that I was doing wrong, and John gave me such great tips that just little things that you can do to protect your identity. It was scary because I thought I was being more diligent than I was, but when I found out everything that I was doing.
Yeah, that's the thing is it seems so obvious when he puts a highlighter pen over it.
Right.
And we're like, oh my God, I do that too. I love that sticker thing though. Isn't that a great tip?
Yes, actually I started to implement that. That was the first thing I did.
Really good. So, who are identity thieves? Is there any one, what is the most popular type of identity thief today?
Yeah.
I don't even know how to ask that.
It breaks down into three big categories that help us think about it. Yep, the first is friendly fraud. It's the people that we know. I see these every week. It happens constantly. It's the college roommate who visits who has fallen on hard times, so they sneak a check out of the middle of your checkbook. You don't know it. The second is the local. This is the person in your neighborhood, in your area that is a drug addict, a gambling addict. They need a little extra money and they're willing to filter through your trash like I did there, or your mail.
To get it, yeah.
To get it. And the third, the fastest growing one, is organized crime. Right? So these are international people. These are foreign people that have huge resources to hack into very secure databases, right? They're not poor databases. They hack into them. They steal the accounts.
No, they're really investing in their crime with top quality computer programmers.
Absolutely. That's exactly what they do.
Right. Okay, so tell us about medical identity theft.
Oh, yeah. That's so quickly growing because think of it. Health insurance is really expensive, right? Here's one that we see a lot now. They wear a pair of Google glasses, right, that record, or they have an iPhone.
Wow.
They walk through the emergency room where people are totally stressed out, and they're filling out forms, and they're looking at it.
That is so creepy.
And listen to this one, photocopiers, right? Your doctor, you have them photocopy stuff. That has a hard drive in it.
I got him
and then
itching.
somebody
He's giving me
services
hives.
that. No, so you photocopy it at home.
How do you protect yourself from that?
Okay, so number one, those benefit statements that we get,
right.
as soon as we've had a service medically,
right.
you review them, just like you would your credit card statement. So if there's something wrong, you shut it down. You call the company immediately, you tell them what's happened.
Pay more attention to them, right.
Pay more attention.
It sounds like you should even guard what you're writing.
Guard what you're writing.
Extent.
Yeah, I mean, they can be snapping photos. A lot of times what I do, I'll ask the doctor's office, I'll put it on a sticky note, and I'll ask them to take the sticky note off after. It doesn't stay in their records, it stays in the system. That's a little better protected.
Wow, that's great. That's a great tip.
Yeah.